All right, here we go. What day is today? Today, that clock is wrong. 4:25 a.m. Tuesday. I had a power nap, so yeah, no point trying to sleep now. Might as well just go straight to the university and have another power nap in the afternoon tomorrow. I am watching this Kevin. He's a really good guy. He explains everything properly. So I am watching a tutorial. I've watched Prompt Master for Now with Them with the OpenAI web page. Prompt Master to do better with ChatGPT. And now I'm doing this OBS because, just because, but I feel very limited, very, yeah, I would say that because the softwares I'm using to do my screen recordings, and the thing is, like, even this vlog, I want to start to have a bit more interaction within the web. So I want to have the screen and then my image, and on OBS you have full control of the size of the image, which on the software that I am using now, you don't have that. You have only two options, and it's very limited. The tools and uh, the tools and the features. It's 4:25 a.m. Right? And but yeah, so today we had to present the slides at the uni. Man, it's unbelievable. Some things are just unbelievable. Uh, we had a start very stressful, as the lecturer was arguing with a colleague, and I can see the side of both, but as a lecturer, I would say, but even though then it broke the vibe, even though the classroom doesn't really have any vibe, but yeah. So I wasn't happy with my presentation at all. I am sure I could have done better. I did a couple of recordings on the night before, which I am, more used to talking to the camera. I don't mind talking to people though, as I teach English. I normally talk to people or in front of people. Surely this is a subject that I have full knowledge on the chart and the methodology I apply. And do a presentation. It was like, it was something easy because it was a lot about yourself and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I was feeling uncomfortable. Maybe all this that is going on my mind as well, I don't know. But it is what it is. I hope I managed to get enough grades to pass, and let's just move on now. There's nothing else to do. Just keep walking. So yeah, today we had then the last class on software solutions for the workplace, and then we go on a break until October. So yeah, we have then these 2 weeks of August plus the month of September, and then we start again in October. And I have asked to change my classes to the afternoon, because when I first started, like, even though I watched a video now that talks about um, the theory of uh, you can get a different result by acting the same way, which is, I mean, it's not a theory, I believe it's just simple math. But And then, you have, our brain is like a program. We have been programmed during our life, like in school, with the TV, with the media. It's everything that it's a repetitive action or movement. It becomes kind of a programish style, if I may put like that. So you have to change a program, you have to change the routine, the frequency of that action. You have to do different actions to change the final result, change the program, change the action. So, okay, I know that I should then, oh yeah, okay, I have to study in the morning because you need to break the program. But I am 44 years old, and I think that I have already been breaking a lot of my programs. There are still a few to be broken. I know that, and I know and I know which one they are, but I'm holding on a little bit longer to them. But I have some that I need to break right away. I need to get back to I even bought the weights and everything, so I need to get to do some exercising right away. I need to feed myself in a more reasonable way, or at least choose something to follow because I'm just like not eating every 3 days sometimes. Like I had those eggs on the other video, and I haven't eaten anything since. But yeah, so I know I have to break some programs in order to achieve a different result. But what I was going to, the way I wanted to go, it's about this studying. Because you see, like now it's 4 a.m. I am fully aware and fully, full of ideas and full of energy. And, that's the time and maybe because I was a hospitality worker and I was, that was my program. That's how I was set. Because I always said that, I always had issue with morning though. Like at school, I had issue with morning, but my mom never gave me a choice. Back in nowadays, whoever studied in the afternoon, oh yeah. See, another program. Back in the day, whoever studied in the afternoon was lazy, or it was the bad student. And yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah, so I never got the choice. Even though my mom was a teacher at the school I was studying, I never got the choice to choose, because otherwise I would have chosen to study in the afternoon. Yeah, but so I did now. Yeah, so I'm realizing a dream now, study in the afternoon. And I did that because mornings for me, like, I like to work at this time. I like to do things, and yeah, it's my program. This time for me is working time. I always said I don't mind going overnight working, but morning, last night I had a power nap in the afternoon yesterday, and then I stayed working and studying, and I couldn't miss class today, so I stayed up and I went straight to class. But yeah, morning. Maybe that's why even my presentation wasn't well. I am sure. If it was at night, it would have been better. Mornings, bro. I don't know. Mornings are nice to have a mate. See the sun come up. The smell of the morning air is good, but not to work though, or to study. I think that, yeah, the perfect routine for me would be that, like, see the sun come up and then have a power nap from like, you know, 8, 9-ish to 11, 12-ish, and then work your day through until, yeah, 8 o'clock on the other day. When you don't drink alcohol, that is possible, and it's kind of needed because your brain is, it's unbelievable. Like, I got a bit too carried away. I know that, as I have mentioned on the other videos, I put myself in situations like that. But again, if I wasn't going to be doing that, what else would I be doing? As I said, I can't see myself working in hospitality anymore. My goal is already, man, mountains. I want to go to the snowy mountains, with the dogs, but I need to get this extra knowledge on the digital, find a way to make money out of it. Like, I am making some, but make real money, enough to get by. And then, so, yeah, it's crazy, though. London is, you're seeing today, like, bloody hell, like in Leicester Square, mine, they stabbed the guys from out of the blue, stabbed a kid and a lady and her mom, or vice versa, mom and daughter. Jesus Christ, man. I tell you, you can call me whatever, but that's, man, I was born in Brazil. I went to Sao Paulo a couple of times, and because I got in situations that were dodgy, I never went there again. Most of the people, a lot of people used to tell me like, "Oh, go to the outskirts and this and that," but I just said, "Man, I'd rather go to safer places." That's why I always came back to London, because in London you always had some kind of safety that is just faded away. Yeah, it's not here anymore, not at all. I think that that's why I want to go up, because up there is Scotland on the mountains. You find a nice place up there. Most of these nutters, they don't like cold too much, eh? And if you go to a more remote city as well, that's what I need, and then get, hopefully now, as I said, in September now, hopefully I get the course out selling. And then with Udemy, I'm going to split halves with them, but they're going to do all the advertisement and stuff. That's why I'm working hard on it to have it a proper one. I just found out that I can use some, how is it, API? I can get ChatGPT to work on my platform, to be the assistant of my platform. That's what I wanted to do. And it's finally here already, this possibility. So it's just mind blowing, it's just mind blowing. So now I believe it's literally just get things, because, the tools are all here. I have already the recording gear. Yeah, the computer is gone. I haven't heard from them today. At least I was expecting an email telling me, oh yeah, he already said they were sorry and that they were gonna make up for it. But just send an email saying, oh look, we're gonna offer you this machine or this machine, or you have this option of choice. Um, so if I don't receive any feedback by tomorrow, I'm just gonna say, hey guys, can I have just my money back? But yeah, coming back, recording gear, enough gear to get things done, Still, obviously, to work with more editing, I need this new computer. But this one is doing, for this vlog, it does enough for the amount of editing I do here. But, so I think that, this first term of university also was good in a way that it showed me that I know quite a bit already, what's expected from the academic world. Because, yeah, a lot of I had notion like sense of uh, some of the things that were presented, most of them I would say, and good or some knowledge in others. That's what I'm saying, like, which meant that I have already gained, even though, my academic experience was very short, very brief, the two times that I had. And yeah, it's good to know that, for me, surely for the fact that opa, surely for the fact that I work as a online tutor, and I was in class tutor as well, and that always kept me working digitally, always kept me on the internet researching. After I became like a bartender, that I was recording videos, making videos for YouTube as well. So, I always be in contact with the internet after a point in my life. I think that mainly after Google was created, I think that, yeah, and then, yeah, maybe smartphones and all that. Yeah. But yeah, so as I was saying, I think that, the next term, it's in class. I think that that's a little bit more getting to what it's an unknown word for me. Like, you have more hardware, software structure. So, you start to gain some more knowledge. And yeah, and I'm doing all these extra courses, watching as many tutorials as I can, doing all these side plans, because, in the end of the day, if you have, as I do, several platforms, and, you work with video editing here, you study a little bit of that. Eventually, I'm going to start a blog as well, where I'm going to put other skills, such as when I start to understand more about HTML and, coding in general. So, it's easy to find uh, freelance work, or even be hired by a company as soon as they see, like, oh, look what this guy can do. And, this is a possible word nowadays. That's the word nowadays. It's the internet, it connects the word. That's an advertise for the internet. Alrighty, so I think I have reached. I'm recording with the back camera. I don't have a thingy to watch. I should have put on the display there. I will start to do that, use that camera, but connected to the computer as soon as the new machine comes. So I have the possibility of using the different backgrounds from the studio and have it straight on the computer to do the editing. And yeah. Alrighty, so, message of today, it's not easy. It hasn't been, it will never be, but c'est la vie, c'est la vie. We gotta always find ways to move forward and understand that, as a friend of mine from Brazil, Caco, he just turned 50. Man, I remember when we were going to rave parties, and Jesus Christ. Time flies, guys. Enjoy your time here. Do something that makes you happy and, that brings you joy. Detach from money, like, money isn't everything, though. It's good to have it. Like, as I said, I'm here doing this, obviously, because I want to have some income, but I'm having a lot of fun. As I said, what else would I be doing? I can't see myself doing anything apart from this, dealing with technology and all this. This is fantastic. It's great. You learn. Eventually, I will be connecting with people around the world that think alike. So, I mean, there are a lot of opportunities nowadays. The internet is there to everybody, as I have said many times. And, as I said, it's all, look at my video from yesterday. I was really down. Today, I was really down. This power nap was kind of like, oh, yeah, I don't want to really do anything. But, when I got up, had a cold shower, got my mate going, started to look to my to-do list, and, did a bit of meditation, I did a praying, however you want to call. and I need to include the exercising, and but yeah, I think that you gotta do good. You gotta do something good, for yourself first. Cool, right? We go from there. Now, hopefully, I will start to get some more videos, interactive, exploring more this scenario. I am learning also. I am watching some tutorials to learn more, like video tricks and stuff. And yeah, that's a lot of fun as well. So keep tuned, and I hope you'll have a good start of your week. And I'll see you tomorrow or on the next video.